Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 7 Royal Navy battleship, the Nelson. When I made the Rodney video, I kept talking about the Nelson, and that made me want to play the ship. So I did, and I wanted to share it with you so you can get some perspective on the comparison, because apparently I don't think I've ever made a video of the Nelson. Anyway, the Nelson, the biggest difference from the Rodney is that no torpedoes, but you have a super heel. And the super heel is kind of a big deal. Now, of course you also get an improved Sigma. For some reason your guns do a little more damage, but the main thing is the super heel, because it allows you to play a different type of build. Now, as you saw earlier, I have the improved reload when the ship is on fire. That skill is, I think, not that great, but it's something you can use on the ship because of the super heal. The super heal will heal up an insane amount of damage, and all fire damage is healable. Therefore, you might be able to take advantage of that. That's not something you really can, or at least should, do on the Rodney. Now, you also play HE spam a lot on this ship because, well, better Sigma means you land more shells, and that means you can stay further away from the enemy ships. In fact, that's basically how I've seen Nelson played, which is you get into position, you reverse a little bit, you go forward a little bit, but you don't like rush the ships because there's really no reason to. You don't have the nuclear torpedoes of the Rodney, so it's kind of okay to just sit back and HE spam. This is another reason why you might want to do that. That's 1/3 of the Indianapolis's HP pool. We did 11k damage. Well, actually, the fires are ticking for some reason. He didn't damage control party. He has double fire. What the hell? Yeah, he let it tick at least a few times. 13,000 damage in a single salvo. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. But anyway, in a match like this one, in a Rodney, you would be playing basically very similarly to the way you play Nelson. You'd just be worse at it. And the reason is, the enemy battleships are North Carolina, Kansas, Bismarck, Hawk, Yukon. I think all of them overmatch. I don't know about Yukon, maybe not. But the rest all overmatch the bow of the Nelson and the Rodney. They might all be able to citadel you through the bow, especially at close range. So doing the kind of push you would do in a Rodney to then try to torpedo them or whatnot would be pretty scary and potentially game ending. But as Nelson, you play further away, so it's not as big of a problem. Because, well, it's a lot harder to hit your bow and into your nose at these kinds of ranges or even further than it is at close range. The North Carolina has 2 flares, but as you notice, the central superstructure does not have a fire yet. Well, there we fixed it. That NC is now a candle. Triple fire. Maybe if we can land another one, he might actually just be dead. Man, Nelson is so cool at times. Oh, yeah, he is dead. I guess it was the Alabama that slapped him. Okay, double fire. I'm gonna damage control party. I might have a super heal, but, you know, there's no reason to just keep it going like that. Because maybe I'll need the super heal for something else. Especially since the Alabama is pushing, I'm gonna push with him. Oh, that's a submarine. I think I might be fast enough to make the torpedoes not curve into me at least. Yeah, they should be able to miss me, or they should miss me. Oh, by the way, the voiceover you hear is Aerroon's Nelson. Can we hit the U-190? Oh, we did. Nice. Maybe we can hit him again with the planes. That would be nice. Now our focus should be on the Hawk, I guess. I'm just gonna follow the Alabama. If the Alabama doesn't continue going forward, I'm gonna stop somewhere around there. Because if we're together... Oh, we did hit the submarine. If we're together, we're much better against the CV. right? Because the CV has a lot more trouble dropping us if we're combined with our anti-air. Seems like our salmon is dead. It happens. Too bad the New Orleans didn't support him. Also, I think the Pensacola on our team is just AFK. So what threatens us really here? The Hawk threatens us, the CV threatens us, and most of the other stuff is the Yukon, Bismarck, Kansas on the right side of the map. Because over here, sure, the submarine is dangerous if we try to push there, and the jump on and the T-61, but they aren't gonna like citadel me, right? I can play around their positioning. Oh, Hawk is reversing for some reason. That's a mistake, Hawk. You really should have just kept an island between me and you. Although maybe Alabama isn't moving quite as fast, so Hawk wanted somebody to shoot at. Oh, I'm unspotted while firing. Nice. Stealth fire battleship. Oh, that's nice. That should be a permafire, right? Yeah, Alabama wraps around, chases away the cruiser. I think the New Orleans and Ranger will help to take care of the T-61. I don't know if they can take care of the submarine, though. I guess we'll see. So the plan right now is to angle against the Hawk and the Bismarck at the same time, to make sure that I don't just suddenly get deleted, because that's a possibility in the Nelson and the Rodney. You know, you have a giant citadel, so... Oh, can I take the shot on the Burn? I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. He's gonna... he's already reversing. Yeah, it's not gonna be a great shot. I'm gonna take one on Hawk instead. Try to finish her off before the Bismarck gets into play. Because we do have a Vastras here, but that's the only one, right? Chances are high that I'm gonna have to tank Bismarck while I tank the Hawk. And the CV, of course. It's gonna take some time before the North Carolina on my team actually gets here. But I think a few nice salvos on the Hawk will be able to finish her off. I mean, look at that nice shell grouping. It's so good. Now, I'm going to mostly ignore the CV attacks, because I think trying to dodge for them will put me in more danger than the HP I actually survive by, you know, trying to wildly maneuver, because I have two battleships on two sides. Turning too far on either side will make myself very vulnerable. What I want to do is I want to be diagonally towards both of them, so neither of them can get an easy shot on me into my citadel. Okay, I'm set on fire. I'm thinking, do I damage control party right now? Yeah, I think I should, because I'm probably gonna need the super heal here to survive the Bismarck, unless the Vastras hits torps on the Bismarck. That would be very nice. Oh, he did. Nice. This helps quite a bit. Oh, that helps too. A salvo from the North Carolina. Oh, and a nice 7k hit. Yeah, okay, never mind. Maybe I worry too much about the Bismarck. Excellent. Bismarck is gone. Now it's time to try to sink the CV. It's gonna take a while to get around the island though. But the closer I get, the harder it will be for the CV to deal large amounts of damage to me. Fire taking doesn't matter much. I have a super heal active and, well, there's no point in using it yet. I mean, I have a super heal available, not active. The New Orleans is trying to deal with the submarine and the T-61. I don't think it's gonna work. I think, yeah, they got the New Orleans instead. I mean, it happens. But I think the game's won. I find it very hard to imagine how we could lose. Now the Ranger is in a position where it's technically possible, right? The Destroyer could go sink the Ranger. The Pensacola is obviously AFK, so he doesn't count. So really we only have, what, 1, 2, 4 ships left after that. Oh, the CV made a mistake. What he should have done is he should have hugged the island as much as he could. Waste as much time as possible on basically me going around the island to do my 3 or 4 salvos on him. Wait, where did those shells come from? What? Oh, I guess they were the North Carolina shells. And I think that should be it for the CV. Always feels nice to sink one. And now it's just time to turn around and try to chase down the T-61. Or the U-190, at least one of them, right? Because the game is kind of over. They're too low HP, I think, to be able to win. Icarus should be able to handle both of them alone. Now, as in the Rodney video, through the magic of editing, I know that not much is going to happen. We're going to be dodging a few torpedoes. But there is a moment, it's a little funny. So we're gonna take the A-cap, and we're dodging torpedoes from the T-61. But the U-190 got spotted. He is torpedoing the AFK Pensacola. The Icarus is charging to help. The North Carolina takes a shot from across the map. Shells are out, they're flying, the submarine isn't even visible anymore, and the submarine dies to the North Carolina salvo from across the map. The AFK Pensacola is somehow still alive. Although barely. Still though, kind of funny how the battleship across the map just deleted the submarine. Should have just dove under the water. Anyway, we're not gonna find the T-61. We'll jump right to the end. I'm gonna just take a random shot. Maybe I'll hit something with a random prediction. But alas, my prediction was a little wrong. The destroyer was a little bit further ahead. But I mean, look, Nelson is a fun ship. So is Rodney. Just Nelson is a little bit better. 2,105 base XP. The reason I got so much base XP is because a lot of the ships we fought were tier 8s. So you get more XP when you hit them as a lower tier ship. We also shot down 28 planes because that CV really didn't like leaving us alone. And man, that fire RNG and the shot accuracy was actually crazy good. And it's really surprising to me. Maybe it is the 1.9 Sigma compared to the Rodney's 1.6. Or maybe I just got lucky. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons and Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support. And I hope I'll see you guys next time.